A quick tour of the ACR stockroom. On the right is the Fume Hood. The Fume Hood is where the organic solvents are stored. Notice the big sign saying flammable, keep fire away. Never use a Bunsen burner in ACR. Bunsen burners are not allowed. Inside the Fume Hood we have bottles for organic waste. Moving down the line here, on the bench top we have a UV vis spectrophotometer, heating blocks, 2 of them, flanking an open pan balance, UV chamber for viewing TLC plates, microcentrifuge, swinging bucket centrifuge, the Rotovap, rotating shaker platform, Quantec fluorimeter, analytical balance. Up above we have flasks, 2 types of flasks, beakers, many different sizes of beakers, volumetrics and graduated cylinders. There's the volumetric flasks. Up above are the graduated cylinders. This is where you find test tubes. Small, medium, large, jumbo. Turning around now to look at the other side. These bookshelves here contain chemicals. However, these are for regular chemistry. ACR students don't use these. These are not high quality. Above these, however, are the solvent dispensers for use by ACR students. We have water, methylene chloride or dichloromethane, and ethanol in these dispenser bottles. Down below we have Electrochemical Supplies, large graduated cylinders, microcentrifuge tubes, and 15 mil conicals. This is the acid cabinet. Acids of various dilutions. Over here we have clamps, thermometers, crucibles, iron rings. Turning the corner, over here by the refrigerator and freezer we have a Rotovap, a rotary evaporator. This is the Rotovap. Turning around now, this bookcase here has buffers. This is right across from the refrigerator. This side has chemicals. These are reagent grade. These are suitable for use by ACR. So if you need a chemical, go to this side of the bookcases. They're in alphabetical order. Above the chemicals we have the micropipetters. They're color-coded to tell you what size they are, what volume they can pipette. Next to that is a box of cuvettes, useful for taking spectra. On this side of the room we have tall cabinets labeled T1, T2, T3. These have much equipment, so if I direct you to go to T1, that's where you go. This is T2 right here. You can see it, T2. Here's T3. Over here, this is our best spectrophotometer. It's the Evolution. So this is our UV vis spectrophotometer that is computer controlled. So this is the computer that goes with it. Down below are the laptops. This is where the laptops are stored. We have a color printer hooked up to both the computers here. This is a very expensive piece of equipment, HPLC, high pressure liquid chromatography. It is controlled by this computer. Next to that we have a milligram balance and a small UV vis spectrophotometer. This is the Genesis. Next to that we have Pasteur pipettes and the bulbs that are used with them. Here are the Pasteur pipettes. Here's the magic box of rubber bulbs. Next to that we have a microwave oven. Above the milligram balance we have pipette tips. These are used with the micropipetters, various sizes. Down below we have drawers with many types of equipment. Landmark, This drawer here is drawer 1. There are labels on the doors, and here there are big beakers and ethanol squeeze bottles. Here are test tube racks. Here are vials, small vials and larger vials. This is the sink in the ACR stockroom. Notice there are 2 commandments here. Thou shalt not dump organic solvents in the sink. The reason why, notice this drain pipe here. See this big bulge? It's not supposed to be here. This piece was used under the sink in this orientation. The organic solvent pooled at the bottom of the U. The organic solvent basically melts the pipe, creates this big aneurysm which eventually bursts, and then the sink drain simply drips onto the floor. No organic solvents in the sink. The second commandment, no acids in this sink.